So firstly, I don't think there's an opening problem. I think it's just the last series against Zimbabwe where Bangladesh had the highest opening record, so opening partnership record in T20 cricket. So I don't see it being a problem whatsoever regarding the opening berth. Lytton is back in the squad. I will need to sit with the selectors over the next day and decide on what the final 11 is going to be. But we've obviously got three guys who can open the batting at the moment in Shomo, Lytton, and Naim. And with the selection panel, we'll make a decision in the next 24 hours. Regarding Mushfiq, I see Mushfiq probably slotting into the number 4 spot. I think that's where he's been successful. He can hold the innings together for us, but he can also come in and rotate strike really well in the middle overs and finish well for us. So good to have him back in the squad. And the plan is to try and get him back into the number 4 position.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Isam, your question, please.
Coach, sorry, I didn't cover the Australia series because of my illness. So I just wanted to ask you a question from the Australia series. It must have been a very satisfying series for you because as a coach, this is probably, as the Bangladesh coach, this is the best success you've had, beating Australia 4-1. And then from that series and onto this series, I mean, you have Lytton and Mushfiq back. Obviously, it makes the team stronger. And does it give you a sort of a sweet headache selecting the squad? Right.
Competition for places is always a great situation to be in. I've always said you cannot just have 11 players that you think is going to be capable of winning games. It's got to be a squad, particularly with the pandemic, bubble life, traveling restrictions. It's such an important part of the team's performance is to make sure you've got a squad of players available that can perform. So great to have those players back, but also great that we've got some depth developing in this format of the game for us. So I think that's very exciting for us.
And the first question that I asked about the Australia series being...
In end of the day, any series you win is a big series. Look, I think winning a series against Sri Lanka in the 50-over format was also a great achievement. Beating the West Indies 3-0, who was a proud cricketing nation in one-day cricket, is a big achievement. Winning all 3 formats in Zimbabwe is a big achievement. So I'd hate to put one series win ahead of another series win. Every series win in international cricket is special for the team. So I don't think you can place more value on beating certain teams than other teams. All teams at this level of cricket, any series win needs to be celebrated and needs to be appreciated because it's not easy in international cricket. So no, I don't hold in any higher esteem than I would hold a series win against either the West Indies, Sri Lanka, Zimbabwe, any of those series.
Thanks, Coach.
Pleasure.
Ekush, your question, please.
Hi, Russell. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. I have just 2 questions. First one is we saw Nurul Hassan Suhan is very impressive behind the stump with the gloves in last 2 series. Do you want to continue him in this role, or is there any change because Mushfiqur Rahim also back? If you answer me, then I'll ask my second.
Definitely, he will. Showan will keep wicket in the first 2 games. The plan is to try and split the wicket-keeping duties up over this particular series, and they might get 2 games each and then make a decision on the 5th game. I think important to have those options covered. So that's the plan going forward. But Showan will keep in the first game.